Hi there, welcome back to Monday. I just watched the Adam Project and that was up before this. Now I'm watching Red Notice, also Ryan Reynolds, with The Rock and Gal Gadot. This is like a heist thief movie, and less serious than the Adam Project, but I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully it's good. I do like a buddy cop style action comedy. I think there's a gap in the market for that because they used to be so popular, like Rush Hour, Bad Boys. I love those. The Other Guys with Will Ferrell, Lethal Weapon. There's been some really cool buddy cop movies, and The Nice Guys is another one. I love buddy cop type movies, and this is one with Ryan Reynolds and The Rock. An interesting pairing, but I hope it's good because I like that sort of genre. So yeah, hopefully this is a good one as well. But I've not heard, I've heard good and bad things about it. So we shall see if it's good or not. But I heard mixed feelings for the Adam Project as well, and I really like that one. So, but I don't expect this to be as serious as that one. So, but we'll see. We'll see. It could be good. It could be bad. I'm gonna find out. Either way, I always formulate my own opinion. So let's see if an action comedy with The Rock and Ryan Reynolds can actually work. I heard the Wilhelm scream. The Wilhelm scream. The iconic scream that's used in so many movies and shows. I've seen it here. I always look out for those nowadays. Alright, I've definitely forgotten the whole trailer pretty much. Maybe not all of it, but so Ryan Reynolds is a thief and he's stealing a carrot gold egg. I've forgotten what it is already. And The Rock is an investigator. He specializes in art crime. So he's trying to capture this criminal, Nolan Booth, before he does the crime. And then there's a big chase scene that ensues. So yeah, that's where we're at so far. It's a very good opening sequence. I look forward to more. Where does Gal Gadot fit into this? And also, I eventually see them working together in the trailer. I don't remember all of it, but I remember they work together. So, how does that happen if one's a cop, one's a thief that he's trying to catch? I'm curious. So, The Rock has caught Ryan Reynolds, and now Gal Gadot undercover as a guard, as one of the people arresting Ryan Reynolds is undercover, and it's Gal Gadot, and she's stolen the egg and replaced it with a fake egg. I do wonder who the Bishop is though, because the Bishop seems to be another art criminal, but he's also a snitch. He gave away intel of where Ryan Reynolds would be, what he was trying to steal, and he also gave away intel of where Reynolds was, where he was staying, where he was hiding out, all the way in Bali. Who is this Bishop? Right, so The Rock has been framed. He's been framed as the one who has stolen the egg. There was no trace of Gal Gadot, so they wouldn't have suspected her anyway. They probably don't know who the person is. I don't mean Gal Gadot, I mean the character she's playing, of course. So now The Rock has been blamed, he's been arrested. So I'm assuming this is how him and Reynolds team up. I assume he's also in that prison. And I assume they team up to break out and find the real thief. I'm probably right, aren't I? I should stop trying to predict things. Oh, Gal Gadot is the Bishop. I've not even found this out for the movie yet. I've googled it. Who is the Bishop in the Red Notice? It's Gal Gadot. She is the Bishop. I don't know why I keep saying the Red Notice either. It's just called Red Notice. So we've just gotten Ryan Reynolds' backstory regarding him and his dad. It's actually really sad. I'm just like, damn, I came here for an action comedy and trying to make me cry here. What's going on? There's also a funny scene where he reveals to everyone, every prisoner, that The Rock's a cop. The way he does it is funny. So they just had a really cool prison escape scene, and I like how Ryan Reynolds planted the scenes for the prison escape. He did a couple sly things here and there that we didn't notice in the scenes to plant the seeds for the escape, and they flash back to those points. It was really cool how they revealed that. Yeah, Gal Gadot, the Bishop, offered them a deal. So there's 3 eggs to find. They found one. She knows where the second one is. Only Ryan Reynolds knows where the third one is. So she makes a deal. You find the egg. I'll get you out of here. I'll give you 10%. They say no. now they've broken out of prison together. I think Ryan Reynolds has his own agenda, but The Rock's idea is to work with him to get her locked behind bars and catch her, find the egg as well, and he gets. I think Ryan Reynolds gets to go free out of this deal, but like I'm not sure he wants to do this deal. I'm sure he will double cross The Rock when the first chance he gets. So I'm intrigued. But at the moment, they got to work together. This movie is better than I thought it would be. Better than what I expected. I like it so far. It's got some interesting twists and turns. And also you as the viewer, you find out where the third egg is, because they come from Egypt. The third egg never left Egypt, while the other two did. The third egg is in Cleopatra's tomb inside a pyramid in Egypt. I'm just like, well, this feels like an adventurous Indiana Jones movie now. Ryan Reynolds' character is such a troll in this movie. He's literally just constantly trolling The Rock in all the worst ways. It's so funny. It's like having that annoying friend, except that annoying friend is like very extreme. So the third egg is not in Egypt. Ryan Reynolds lied about it to avoid The Rock getting tortured. It was a very intriguing torture scene as well. It was Gal Gadot torturing The Rock, and it was a very interesting scene. I'm just going to leave it interesting. Anyway, yeah, it's not in Egypt. It's just what he told Gal Gadot, just get out of the situation. When he actually reveals the actual location of where the third egg actually is, it's actually a really cool reveal. I like how they did that. That was cool. It's not like an amazing masterpiece movie, but it's good for what it is. It's actually good. Like, even aside from the comedy, it's got some good twists and turns, and I'm just liking where the story's going, because it's not just an action comedy, it's also an adventure movie, and I love adventure. So Gal Gadot is really good in a role in this movie. I'm really impressed by her. She's very smart. Like, in this movie, her character's really smart. She's always one step ahead. Oh my god. Oh my word. There's a massive twist where I'm an hour and 41 minutes in. There's a massive twist regarding the bishop and regarding the whole movie. The whole movie just been flipped upside down by this big twist. I am flabbergasted. I did not see this coming. This is a movie full of twists and turns, and full of like, it's going different directions all the time. I did not see this big twist at the end coming. They find the third egg. Gal Gadot is waiting there. They all escape. The police were after them. They escape the bunker out of a waterfall. After this, there's a massive twist. I'm just like, wow. I did not expect that at all. Wow. Oh my word. How is Ed Sheeran in this? How is Ed Sheeran cameoing in this? I don't... That surprised me more than the actual twist now. I've legit just seen Ed Sheeran fight police, and he said he was in Game of Thrones, which he was. So he cameoed in Game of Thrones, and in this movie's universe, he also cameoed in Game of Thrones while he's cameoing in this movie as himself again. I've made it so confusing, but yeah, this is the inception of Ed Sheeran. And the movie's over. It has an ending, but they do leave it open. There is something else that happens right at the end that can set up a sequel, or it can, sorry, I lost my voice. You can set up a sequel, or it can just leave it on a joyful cliffhanger, I guess. It's not really a cliffhanger, it's just that something happens and then the movie cuts off. But it's not like you need to know what happens. It's just like, yeah, it's just something else starts. But apparently there is a sequel to this actually in the works. So this story isn't over. But I'm saying, like, the ending doesn't mean there has to be a sequel. You know what I mean? Like, it's an ending that it has an ending, it has an end, but it leaves it open book so it can be continued if necessary. So yeah, it isn't necessary, but I'm sure they'll make one. I actually like this. I actually really like this. I'm surprised at how much I did like it. It wasn't like one of the best movies I've seen of its genre, and it's so many genres. It's action comedy, it's buddy cop, it's a heist movie, it's an adventure, it's a thriller, it's a crime thriller. It's so many things wrapped in one, so many categories that I like, and I think it works really well, and the twist at the end really did get me. They had me fooled just as much as one of the main characters in this movie. So yeah, because one character gets absolutely duped with the big twist at the end. But that was solid. That was solid. Again, like I said midway through, like, it's not a masterpiece, but it's pretty good, and I think they filmed it quite well. The comedy is fine. Not always landing, but it's fine. I think for what they're going for and the actors that they got at their disposal, I think it works for what they're doing. And yeah, that was pretty damn good. So if they are making a sequel, I'll be sure to watch that as well. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and see ya. The rating, 8 out of 10.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're